Hello again, our dear viewers, and now with our first distinguished guest for today. Dalal Jaman is a marketing and administrative specialist at the Loyac Academy of Performing Arts, Lapa, where she works across departments to support performing arts programs, particularly those designed for children as part of its community and youth initiatives. The Loyac Academy of Shira'na program, Arts Lapa, offers our sale or our symbol, a cultural Shi'arna artistic club designed for children and teenagers. Rooted in Kuwaiti heritage, the program uses the arts as a creative and educational platform to support young people in building confidence, expressing themselves and strengthening their connection to their cultural identity. So with that, please welcome with me Ms. Dalal Jaman, Marketing and Admin Specialist at Lapa. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, our pleasure. And something caught my attention is the word Shira'na. Could you tell us more about it? Is it like a program, an initiative? And what's the root behind this name?
Yes. So Shira'na Shi'aruna, it's a club.
Okay.
It's an artistic and cultural club that is designed specifically for children and teenagers. And the club is actually very fascinating because it's inspired by Kuwait heritage.
Very nice.
Which makes it very special and dear to my heart as a Kuwaiti. And it also gives participants to be able to express through arts and connect it to their tradition. And one of the things is to strengthen the national identity.
That's really lovely. And you know, like this concept is very important nowadays, especially there's like a Western wave trying to make everyone like losing faith in their traditions, in their culture, and kind of make them like one kind of like aspect instead of make them pride about their own identity.
Yes, that's one of the main goals of the club and
Okay.
why it was created by Lapa. We felt the need, the sense of belonging to the culture and their identity, and for us to be able to translate that, what is the best way is to do it in a creative way of learning,
Exactly.
incorporating performing arts, including music, drama, and also learning about the environment. So it's quite a cohesive club that the children could be able to express themselves and build confidence and, you know, just take pride in who they are and where they come from.
That's really lovely. And regarding like the club itself, designed for how it is kind of structured.
It's very interesting because this is what makes it very special. It's not just feeding them information and telling them what their heritage is about.
Okay.
So basically it's a very hands-on, engaging way. So we have cultural visits and to the museum and traditional markets and all of the cultural centers here in Kuwait. So it runs over 7 weeks each period. And so it's designed specifically that way so they can gradually grasp the information and be able to apply it.
Very nice.
So once they visit, they can apply it through arts and different forms.
That's really lovely. And what do you think like the outcomes are going to be for children who are entering such a beautiful program?
I would say definitely it will build confidence and their social skills because we are creating something together and they're working together. And this is one of the things that we're striving for, is to work with them and engage with them and be able to express themselves.
That's really very, very beautiful. And you know, like the concept itself, like heritage, a true identity and being pride could be challenging for a lot of kids to grasp and understand. So what are one of the ways beside like the music, the expressive arts that you are using to make them fully grasp the idea and also like apply what they are learning?
So every week we do have a theme. So let's say like week 1 we do focus on the sea. So mashallah, Kuwait has rich culture and history. With our ancestors. So we incorporate that with basically for them like with wood crafting and as well as sado weaving and also the traditional expressive movement and as well as like the music and being on stage and performing. So it's very cohesive, and it makes it very interesting.
That's really lovely. And as someone like being in the marketing field for the program, how do you feel, especially that is connected to your own roots and your own identity?
I feel like I'm in my element and I'm living my purpose.
Okay.
It's very meaningful work and dear to my heart. It feels like home. Just being able to share this with the young generations and for them to continue on strengthening their identity and knowing who they are. And through that, I'm also learning more about myself, just working with them.
Exactly, and that's really a lovely experience that you can feel that you are participating in the community itself. And what are the age group that you are targeting for this program?
Yes, so we have the children aged from 9 to 12 and teenagers 13 to 16.
To 16?
Yes.
And why particularly choose like this group of age?
Because this is the prime time, right? And we do separate the groups where they can learn in different ways and cater to each group.
Okay.
And it's very sensitive during these prime years for us to embed this identity in them.
That's really lovely. It's like the seed. You are
Yes.
trying to grow the seed in like a very beautiful soil so they can flourish and grow in a very beautiful and structured way.
Yes.
That's really nice. And what time? I think a lot of audience right now, they are excited about the idea and they would like to include their children, their teenagers, so they can participate. When the program is going to be offered?
Very soon, January 28th. Yes.
Okay. And
for
how long
7
like
weeks.
the period? For 7 weeks?
Yes, until March 2nd. And then we have a break. There's another phase as well. So the participants have the choice to sign up for both of the phases to get the maximum experience, because we end up with by May 2nd, and we have a big performance recital, basically showing everything they've learned through performing arts on stage, sharing it with their family and friends.
Very nice. So they have 2 phases. They can choose one of them
Yes.
to join.
Yes.
Okay. Could you repeat again for the phases?
Yes. So the first phase is January 28th
Okay.
till March 7th.
Uh-huh.
And the second phase is March 28th till May 2nd.
To May 2nd. So now our dear viewers, the parents, now you can note that down. So when time comes, you know where to go and where to include your children and teenagers so they can get the full grasp of this experience. What impact do you think like the events of Shira'na could have in the future term?
Honestly, this is very interesting because even though it's within the program right now, but I feel like it will affect generations and beyond. Especially, like you said, we're feeding them with information and embedding the seed within them. So that will affect them in an everyday life and how they think and how they operate in the society and how they represent themselves.
Yes, that's really nice. And to conclude, like, what are some of the challenges that you think that are facing the youth and preventing them from truly having a pride in their identity?
I think this generation is quite challenging. You could say it's different from how they learn about how they take in information is through digital forms, and they're exposed to a lot of cultures and different mediums. And so we are trying to bring it back to where it was, you know, traditional way, actually hands-on and engaging and being creative, being able to use your mind and create something. So I think this is really important.
That's really lovely. Thank you so much, our guest for today, Dalal Jaman, Marketing and Admin Specialist at Lapa, for informing us about Shira'na and the beautiful objectives they have for the children and teenagers. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, it's our pleasure. And now, dear viewers, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back. Stay tuned for the following segments.